Thais Bazzicato-Allen. My deepest apologies for butchering her name in the open there. Thais Bazzicato-Allen, back-to-back national champion in Florida Southwestern. Longtime FGCU coach Matt Botsford takes a job at UCF. So what is Florida Gulf Coast to do? Well, we got a national championship JUCO head coach in the same town. Let's just call her up. She won't even have to move.
Yeah.
She's done a nice job. 10-3 here in her first season. She's brought several of her Florida Southwestern players with her, not just Grubashic Chavo.
And why not?
They have all stepped up to the ASUN level. Meanwhile, young Den for Stetson, nearing 100 wins in her Hatter career, trying to get this team back to the tournament. They made it 6 years in a row from 2018 to 23, even through the havoc that the pandemic wreaked on the program. Last year when they lost Nia Molina early in the season, things fell apart. This year the competition's so fierce in the ASUN. Trying to extend their season. They've also had some really unfortunate 5-set losses on the year. They're going to get the first point of the game as Hannah Borer, the FGCU setter, has to swing at one and puts it long. The Hatters get the opening point. And there is Molina on her second senior night, now as a grad fifth year. And that is out. And another point to the Hatters as Abby Tennisketter puts it wide. Tennisketter hitting .355 for the year, missing that shot, and the Hatters, after 2 Eagle attacking errors, have a 2-0 lead. This was a problem for them on Sunday when they played Bellarmine. That one falls somehow for Kohler. It was a roll shot, nobody called it, and the Eagles get their first point of the game. But they had 9 attacking errors in their first set against Bellarmine. They dropped that set 25-18. They had 11 the rest of the match. And they swept out from there.
Yeah, well.
So it tends, when they lose, it tends to be because they beat themselves.
Make errors,
And there is a service error from Alishka Vikiskova, the second setter in the 6-2. So 2 attack errors and a service error. And boy, Thais Bazzicato-Allen not happy about that.
No.
She calls timeout right away.
The Hatters really haven't won a point.
Hold on, it's technically a challenge, Cheryl.
Oh,
she is challenging the line call.
Okay.
But I think certainly part of that is to take the opportunity to bring her team together and say, what is going on?
Yeah, I didn't see her signal that she was challenging.
Yeah, they are going to look for a line there on the serve. Let's take a peek.
I think that's out.
Appears to be out from that. Not a great angle, but this might be a better look at it. Watch here. Can't get fooled by the shadow of the ball either. That clearly
that
out.
might be shadow of the ball, but that was not the ball. But
I really think Bazzicato-Allen was in large part doing that to kind of bring the team together.
Well, I mean, when you're down 3-1 and all 3 points that the other team has is on your errors, your team's errors, you got to do something.
It's had an interesting path to this level. He's a high school coach in Kansas. They confirmed the call.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a great angle. Shows the full floor between the ball. Not a difficult one in the end for the down ref. So here's Bray with a great serve. Deep corner with spin from Zuzana Bray, her team leading 28th ace of the season.
And we talk about this every match. You got to serve well, you got to serve receive well.
Bray's next kill will be her 400th. It will be her eighth 400 kill season in Stetson history. She's been incredible this year. Here's Kohler. Good up in the back row from Beret. Jenna Simmons off the hands and down. And the Hatters lead 5-1 here in the first game.
That was such a smart hit. She just looked to go off those hands. Nice job.
The Hatters have deliberately eased some of the defensive responsibilities on Jenna Simmons, have her focus purely as an outside hitter in the front row. As Bure hits that one long. Hatters don't make a lot of service errors, by far the fewest in the ASUN, but that'll cost them. Gets Kohler an opportunity here. One of the former Florida Southwesterners. A little bit of an overpass. What a set by Molina to drag that back. It was a good dig from Kohler. They go back row, Kohler, roll shot, good up from Bure. Simmons has to lean back. How did she get that much topspin on that? Great hit from Jenna Simmons.
She could put topspin on that ball. She picked a good spot, too.
What a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have a whole lot that she could do with that. Jinla Young to serve. Terrific start for Stetson. Helped by some errors from Florida Gulf Coast. Hatters tap that one down. It's just not coming together right now for the Eagles. Good defense by Stetson. Tap back by Susanna Root. Going up against the 6'3" tennis getter. Susanna Root on her senior day gets the start and comes up with a big play.
I think Stetson's a little fired up about it being senior day.
That one out too from tennis getter, who is way off here to start this game. This is not a player who makes very many errors at all.
And that was a good set.
Yep.
It was a good pass, good set.
She's missed twice and got beat at the net by Root, and the Hatters are up 8-2. Florida Gulf Coast, just like Sunday, starting slow. Big block for Root. And Baziketo Allen needs timeout.
Yeah.
Stetson absolutely dominating Florida Gulf Coast to start this game. The Eagles coming out a little bit flat again. The Hatters more than happy to take advantage. It's early, but...
Yeah, but Stetson has earned a lot of those points, too. Yeah.
And Thais Baziketo Allen, the opposite expression.
Yes.
Early on here, forced into a timeout. 9-2 Hatters. What a serve that is from Young. Great dig from Kohler. Hatters get a free ball, though. Nia Molina back to Lily Parker. And it's blocked. No, but it hit the pin first.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, it might have been blocked into the pin, but it hit the antenna on the way forward. So it is a point for Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah, that set was a little bit too far out.
Tennis getter back to serve. She's been off to a slow start, but this is a player who I'm not sure knows what it's like to lose. Look at this ace from tennis getter. She won 2 state titles her junior and senior year of high school, was class valedictorian, went to Florida Southwestern, and won back-to-back national titles. I don't know that she's ever ended a top-level season not winning everything. I don't know that she knows what it feels like not to. It's amazing. And she's got back-to-back aces. From that height, she can almost hit the ball straight down.
Yes.
You look at her numbers.
That's a very tough serve to receive.
Hatters' main problem this season has been serve receive when they have struggled.
Yes.
That is, their passing has been the thing that's gotten them in trouble. That one a little more arc to it. Good pass from Stedgley. It's a good block, though, from Muhizi. Simmons puts it towards the corner. Kohler had it covered. A big swing and a kill.
Smart play. Go off the blocker's hands.
Katarina Skorza, who has not played since the 24th of October. She's missed the last 4 games. Happy to have her back in there. Over 200 hitter with 70 kills on the season. Tennis getter with 4 straight. That's a really good pass off that serve. Parker's shot is tipped, though. Stedgley looking to set up Parker. Was blocked across the net. Dumped by Molina. Diving dig from... Well, that was Vicky Skova who got there. Now it's Molina. Got a piece of it, but over the net.
Back row attack.
Yep, easy call there.
I mean, it was a good effort, but that ball was...
She's trying to drag it back over. And just couldn't do it. And after the 5-0 run out of the timeout, it's Young Den's turn. Native of Sao Paulo, went to Western New Mexico to graduate. There's another ace. So that's 3 aces in this run here for tennis getter. What's so difficult to pick up about that hard line drive going straight down at you?
Well, it's not just hard line drive. I mean, it's floating too, so it's coming at you, and And she kind of serving right at her, so she has to get out of the way before she can pass it.
Big swing from Grubashis. Chabo got a tip, and just like that, the game is tied. 7-0 run for Florida Gulf Coast to roar right back. We have a new timeout whisperer in Thais Basiquero Allen here.
Yeah.
Hatters are going to make a sub. Out goes Simmons. In comes Karsu by Raktash.
That's a better pass.
To the back row for Bure. Just kind of lobs it over. Scorza. Good up from Molina, but the Hatters have to loft it over. Vicky Skova sets Scorza short.
Wow.
And Florida Gulf Coast takes their first lead.
That was a nice tip. Just right over top of the block.
A good effort from Stetson, but
yeah,
no chance. Dennis Scudder will serve for an 8th consecutive time. And that might have been the only way the Hatters were getting out of that. She comes off to smiles and high fives from her teammates.
Yeah.
Lindsay Cox back to serve for the Hatters. She's emerged as a regular over the last few weeks. Vicky Skova for the middle move. Easy. Great dig by Stedgley. At least saves it for now. Vicky Skova right back to her middle and got a tip. Erica Muhizi, freshman from Sweden, with the kill.
You gotta get both hands across the net if you want to block that ball.
Much more international flair on this roster than we see under Matt Botsford. Players from Slovenia, Sweden, Brazil, the Czech Republic, Italy.
It's a good pass.
Roots on the slide, and with no choice, Borer had to put her hands up, and that's a point for the Hatters. Root off to a good start on her senior day. I think that probably would have carried out, but
I'm not sure that she thought maybe there was a touch, because it happened so fast.
Big swing from Grubashis. Chabo never got it over the net.
Yeah, that's 4 hits.
So the Hatters retake the lead after going up 9-2 and then giving up 8 straight points. 12-11 Stetson. Little push shot from Ava Smith. That set was very close to the antenna. And Nia Molina.
That's not something Stetson wants to see.
Shaken up. It's a 12-12 game.
She was so excited when she found out that she could redshirt.
Working on her masters. I'm not sure she was as excited as Young Den and the coaching staff were.
Oh, I don't know. She was very excited.
Everybody thrilled to have her back. She enters the day 148 assists away from Stetson's all-time record, held by Kayla Weller. Root slide again. Good tip from the block. Borer setting Smith. Rejected by Bure. Come to Grubashis Chabo. Pardon, that's Kohler. Good up from Cox. Bure with a big hit. Reese Burry gets it up. Florida Gulf Coast going to try to save this, and they do.
Good save. Good hustle by Florida Gulf Coast.
Bure gets another shot, and it's tipped back by Muhizi. Hatters keep that alive. Some rally this is. What a block that is by Molina. Comes right back to Kohler, and that one's going to find the curtain. What a rally, and what a point for Florida Gulf Coast. They lead 13-12.
Good rally by both teams. That's one of the better rallies we've seen this year.
Grubashis Chabo with the serve.
Good pass.
Bure, perfect shot.
Smart play.
400 kills for Susanna Bure. Only the 8th Hatter ever to reach that mark.
That's just such a smart shot.
She's got at least an outside shot to get all the way up to second in program history. And the first since the schedule was shortened. There's an ace.
Yeah.
Stedgley.
Very nice.
just her 9th ace of the year.
Yeah, Florida Gulf Coast did not track that ball back to the line at all.
So the Hatters retake the lead. Stedgley out of Curitiba, Brazil. Big shot from Kohler.
Yeah, anytime you get a pass like that, you can set any one of your 3 hitters. Probably going to have a hole in the block, and there was a hole in the block. The middle just has to stay a little bit longer when it's a good pass.
Reesbury. Molina with the dump, that's in. Matt Molina leads the Hatters in hitting percentage this year. She picks her spots
so smart
perfectly.
about it, and the blockers went up more. I think they thought the middle was going to be in front of the center. She was going back.
That was her 80th kill of the season. Kohler, what a smart shot that is.
Yeah, the tips are really working for Florida Gulf Coast.
Kohler with 4 kills to lead all players here in the first set. Big hole in that block, too. Stetson side. This is Eliška Vikiskova, former Akron Zip, brought in as a transfer this year, the lefty.
Good pass.
Doesn't get all the way through. Kohler's shot is blocked. Bure sets it up. Scorza knocked back.
Another good block.
Jinla Young and Lily Parker combining. Parker has emerged as a really good blocking outside hitter.
Yes.
And Young up there at 6'2", the freshman, the tallest player on the Hatters. Bayraktas is back in Simmons' spot from the start of the game as Bure serves. And that's tennis getter. Regular service resumed for the FGCU middle.
Again, perfect pass.
There's one constant with this program. They always have a giant, super athletic middle blocker.
Yeah.
It seems like
Forever.
every single year.
Forever.
Happy tennis getter filling the role beautifully. What a serve that is. And the Hatters going to save that. That's unbelievable. Still fighting. They're not going to get to this one. So Florida Gulf Coast ends up with the point eventually. We got to see that again. That was incredible. This absolutely should have been an ace for Kohler. Soccer match has broken out here in Insight Credit Union Arena. What a play by Lily Parker.
Yeah.
Eagles, they'll get the point and the lead. And now this one's going to be tough. Bure served it too close to the net. Bayraktas couldn't get it over. So that one will go in as an ace for Kohler, and it's a 2-point lead for the first time since 11-9, and it's towards FGCU. We're trading back and forth. Hatters big run to start. Eagles immediately got it all back. Molina swings it back. Somehow that got over. And this block will be off of Bayraktas now. Let's see if Youngden uses her second timeout here. She's going to make a sub. In comes Simmons.
Yeah, Stetson's serve receive has really kind of let him down here for the middle of this game.
So Simmons started the game, now back in. Kohler going right after her. It's a good pass. Comes back. Parker. Good up from Vikiskova. Rubash's Chabo. Set was behind her. Here comes Parker. Little roll. Bure with a terrific pancake. Back to Parker again. Third time's the charm for Lily Parker. A needed point for Stetson.
Yeah, good play by both teams during that rally.
Been a few of those at a really high level.
Yes.
Look at this from Reesbury.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Murray has really taken hold of the libero role this season.
Nice serve. Good pass, though.
Comes right back to tennis getter. And Florida Gulf Coast gets to 20.
But that was a great set.
And this was the rotation where Florida Gulf Coast reeled off 9 in a row.
Yep.
To get back in the game and in fact take the lead. Tennis getter with 3 aces. Better pass there from Simmons. Parker through the block. and down, and the Hatters get out of it immediately. Two good passes from Simmons here since she's come back in and serve receive. And the Hatters have sided out both times. And that's going to be the key for how high a level she reaches, you would think.
Yes.
All the tools are there as an offensive player.
I agree.
Grubashi's Chavo asking for a tip. No decision yet. It's going to the Eagles. I think if you're Stetson, you have to challenge this.
Well, I think if you're Stetson, you have to listen to your players, and if they say yes, Coach, I touched it, then
you might still fool the down ref.
Yeah.
She's going to go over and talk to him, but I don't think she's actually going to challenge it. Someone must have stepped up and said something on the Hatter side. This is such a high leverage point.
I'm not. Yeah. If I'm a player, I'm not letting my head coach challenge something if I know I touched it.
Borer serving. Molina dumps it over. Borer was ready. Comes to Grubashi's Chavo. Dunked down by Root. It gets over from Muhizi. Bure back row. Some good defense in the FGCU side, and really both teams. There's a good dig by Bure. And Marcella unable to get to that one. Pardon, Bure. And it's a kill for Jenna Simmons, and the Hatters hanging around here in the first game. J.C. Davis coming in to serve for Stetson.
Good dig there. Nice spot. Going for that deep corner.
Shot from Jenna Simmons.
Good pass.
Muhizi, that was textbook. Serve receive from Florida Gulf Coast. Great pass from Ana Marzella. Another Florida Southwestern transfer. This is Grubashi's Chavo. Florida Gulf Coast trying to put this one away after trailing 9-2. Bure, beautiful.
Nice shot. Great set, too.
Just the second kill for Bure here in this first game. They haven't really been able to get her the ball yet.
No, but that was a good set.
She typically attacks at very high volume, but only 6 swings total in this first set. Hatter still in this, though. Great serve by Stedgley.
That just died.
It just fell off a cliff. And Thais Bonsiquetto-Allen calls timeout.
I don't know. After they did it a couple times, and you could kind of just feel like, oh, here we go again, kind of a thing.
Another great serve from Stedgley, who's been on fire back there. Kohler sends it over. Stedgley going to set up Susanna Bure. She swings. Kohler gets it down.
Yeah.
Just straight power through the block.
She just hit through that block.
I was just reach back with everything. Management major in her junior year.
Oh, okay.
On Florida Gulf Coast.
Good pass.
Yep.
Sorry.
We've been doing this for too long together. Here's Kohler. Puts it over. Hatters have an opportunity to set up Bure. She gets the take.
Yeah, that was a nice set.
Beautiful from Molina, who seems to have shaken off that little injury from earlier.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything that's going to stop her from playing tonight.
No. Susanna with 3 kills now on 8 attacks. Molina down 1.
Nice
What a serve!
That barely cleared the net, and then it just died more.
Another Hatter ace.
Look at that ball. Just drops.
That's 4 Stetson aces in this first set. 23 all. What a game. Another good one.
Yes.
Kohler adjusts to this one. It'll come to Smith. It's blocked. Stedgley pops it up. Young with a swing. Hatters lead by 1 set point. That one almost came to Charlie over there at the scorer's table.
I have to bump set this ball. Maybe I'll just give it to the middle.
Yeah. Stedgley sent that just straight up.
Yeah, that's all she did.
Good effort from Marcella, but too much. Set point Stetson. They've won 3 straight here. To the middle, tennis getter. Great up by Molina. Bure for the set. Drops it through. And the Hatters take game 1.
Wow.
Coming from behind at 23-21.
We had a feeling this was going to be close.
Wow. And that front row. 6'3" Abby tennis getter leading the line here as we start set number 2. And immediately a chance for Lily Parker, and she hits one over and out. So the second set starts at the opposite of the first. It's a Stetson attacking error.
Yeah. It looked like maybe she was trying to go after that middle blocker's hand.
Parker was error prone at the start of her rookie season. She's really cleaned it up lately. 45 kills, hitting 141
Oh, what a great
her
hit.
last 6. That is Bure to a T.
She just hung in the air until the blockers were on their way down, and then she reached up, see that? And then she reaches up and she hits it.
She had 2 kills out of those final 4 points in the first game. Now 5 kills on 11 attacks without an error for Bure tonight. She certainly seems to have shaken off whatever was wrong on Sunday. Good dig here. It'll come across to Simmons. Got the line. Second time Jen has done that tonight.
Well, more topspin. He's another one that could put topspin on that ball.
Cheryl Simmons has 4 kills on 5 attacks tonight. Have to get her the ball a little bit more. Bure gets the line. It's an ace. And Stetson off to a rip-roaring start for another set.
Coach looked at one of her assistants, and he was like, yeah, I know it was in. He's sitting right on the line. Yeah, that's it.
Caller plays this one. It's Tennis Sketter, and that's going to hit the curtain. Abby Tennis Sketter, big swing from 6'3". Nikki Skova back to serve now. 2 years at Akron, she finished in the top 10 in program history in assists.
No, I believe it. Nice pass.
Young hit the net, but it went down. Works out just fine for Stetson.
Yeah, she likes going in that direction.
Jinla Young had a huge game at Alico Arena back in September. Maybe her best game as a Hatter. She had 12 kills and 6 assists, or 6 blocks in that game.
Wow. Good serve.
Hatters have served really tough today. Simmons off the hands this time. Bump set to Kohler.
Yeah, that block was just a little bit too far outside. That set was inside. You didn't need to bring the block in. You got to bring the block in.
Nice cut shot
Yeah,
from Kohler, too.
yeah, it was a great shot.
Put some real bend on that back across. She was another Junior College National Player of the Year at Florida Southwestern for Boziketo Allen.
Good hustle there.
Saves that one.
Gulf Coast side.
Root, not going to miss this time.
Okay, give it to me again.
Yep. Talk about a player who's come a long way since she got here 3 years ago. And even this season was out of the rotation for good chunks of the year, but has made herself an important piece down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Interesting note, Caleb Balfour has not gotten in tonight for Stetson, their leading blocker. Something to keep an eye on. What a block there by Root.
They were in the net, though.
Oh, that's a bummer for Stetson.
Yeah.
Let's take a peek.
Yeah.
Oh, it happened early. So the block
On the way up.
The block was clean, but on the way up, I'm not sure who it was between Susanna and Jenna. Somebody struck the net.
I think it was Jenna.
So it's 5-4. Tennis Getter, and she had the 9 in a row in the first game. Not going to happen this time.
I always love it when the libero just ducks down and lets the ball go out.
That's the risk when you try to hit on that straight line, right? Sometimes it'll go up on you.
Yeah, well.
J.C. Davis. Another good serve by Stetson. Blocked back, but out off of Bure and Root. The Polish connection over there.
Gotta have those hands turned into the court.
Borer and Smith coming on in as Eagles rotate some more. Borer was the starting setter at a Power 4 program each of the last 3 years. Texas Tech last year, 2 years at Virginia Tech before that. She gets an ace here.
Nice serve.
Borer with over 2,000 assists in both her high school and college careers. Two years in the ACC, 1 in the Big 12. That'll give you plenty of good experience. Bure with a big shot. Great
What
up
a
by
great dig.
Reese Berry. Molina back to Root on the slide.
How about that? Digs the ball, runs the slide, gets a kill. Nice set.
Have a senior night, Susanna Root.
Yes.
Now Victoria Stedgley, you had 2 aces in the first game. Drives it at
Good pass.
Grubashi's Chavo. She'll get it back. They try the little tip shot again. Young swings. That's over everything. Stetson claiming a touch. The referee agrees.
The one line judge got it.
Every Hatter player was screaming for that.
Yeah.
Take a peek here. Watch Muhizi go up.
Right there.
Yep, got her finger, her right hand.
Yeah, because the ball kind of changed direction a little bit.
Marzella
Nice
steps
pass.
in. Comes across. Smith gets the deep corner. Beautiful side out from the Eagles.
Yeah. And it all started with that great serve receive pass.
Grubashi's Chavo going back to serve. She does have D1 experience prior to this year. She was at UMBC as a starter as a freshman, then went to Florida Southwestern and just dominated last year. Picks up an ace there. 22nd ace of the year for Grubashi's Chavo. Out of the capital of Slovenia, Maribor. Absolutely beautiful city. Not that I've been. I've seen pictures. It's on the list. It's on the list.
Okay.
Commits a service error there, though. That'll give Maya Molina a chance here. She served out the first game.
Oh, another good serve. That was a good pass, though.
Burry didn't get a great read on that.
No.
Had to set it over from the back row. Grubashi's Chavo. That's dug up. Comes to Parker. Knocked right back down. Over. Shot and played back by Davis. To the middle, Muhizi. That's dug out by Molina. Stedgley for Parker.
That was a touch.
Certainly looked that way. It's given to the Eagles. And Young Den instantly calls challenge as all of her players made the touch signal to her. And the Hatters are going to challenge.
Yeah. Well, that was a great angle. And this one right here, too. Yeah. I mean, I thought we had the best view in the house.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, we were pretty certain about that one. I didn't want to be too sure when we went to the... Well, just because touches are always so difficult to overturn. There's only so many frames that you can see, but you saw the ball just kind of hop up a little bit off the hand. The first look we showed you was a good one. Nice job by our crew. No doubt about that.
No.
Muhizi gets her point back. And Florida Gulf Coast back within 1. It's 10-9 Hatters after the challenge. Reese Berry will go back to serve. So Stetson has 2 Susannas. One of them, her last name is Bourret, and then there's Reese Berry on Florida Gulf Coast. So I'll apologize in advance if I missed something.
What a great set.
There's Bourret. That one was a little bit too far back.
Florida Gulf Coast was in the net.
They sure were.
She landed, turned into the net. She landed, and as she turned, watch, right there.
Oh, yeah.
As she was turning, she was in the net.
Susanna Bourret catches it right away.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Well, you always catch it, Cheryl.
Well, no, that one was pretty obvious.
Florida Gulf Coast was complaining quite a bit.
Well, the middle was, but the middle's not the one that that was in the net.
Bourret to serve.
Good pass.
Kohler, big swing, turned back the other way.
Oh.
Simmons rolls it over. It was a little unorthodox, but it got the job done. Now Smith, what a shot.
Stetson needs to bring that block in a little bit.
Yeah, both of those right sides have gnarly cut shots. Look at this.
Yeah,
Woo!
he's just going for the cross-court shot.
Vicky Skova back to serve. 10 double-doubles this season for the junior out of the Czech Republic. Not a great
Nice,
pass there.
no,
Good save
nice
by
save.
Stedgley. Set to Tennis Getter.
Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee if Florida Gulf Coast gets a free ball, they're going to the middle.
She has been just about automatic this season. Missed those two early and has been flawless since. That's a really floaty serve from Vicky Scova. Third service error of the second set. We're only halfway through for Florida Gulf Coast. They've just not played a clean enough game to go on the road and win so far.
No, not so far.
Jinlei Young back to serve.
Nice serve.
Tennis Getter leans back and it falls in. I think he got a touch at the net too.
Mm-hmm.
That'll tie the game up at 12. Barbara Kohler will go back to serve. Kohler was at Florida Southwestern with Thais Spazzicato-Allen, left to go to D1. She was at Wichita State. Came back here under Matt Botsford and then gets reunited with her junior college coach as a grad.
Yeah.
What a shot there
Yeah.
from
Well,
the reigning junior college player of the year, Grubashish Chabo.
And it all started with a really tough serve from Florida Gulf Coast.
Good set two.
Yes, it was.
The Eagles reclaim the lead.
Good pass.
Parker off the hands of the Eagles. Bure brings it out towards Simmons. She couldn't get it around the antenna.
You got it. If you have to take the second ball, you got to make sure it's a hittable ball. You're not trying to push it all the way out to the antenna.
I think it stinks that Jenna gets an attack error for that. There's
I do too.
absolutely nothing she could have done with that.
Exactly.
Simmons passes it right back over, and Florida Gulf Coast opens up a bit of a lead, and that'll take us to the TV timeout. The Eagles with 4 straight points, starting to clean it up. They've opened up a 3-point lead here in the second set.
I think the first game and now this game have demonstrated how much errors play a big part in who wins.
Florida Gulf Coast, probably the more talented team, but they've made a lot more mistakes so far tonight. Tennis Getter able to sneak that one off the tape.
Yeah, I think the tape actually helped on that.
Yeah, it hit the tape and then landed on the line.
Yeah, definitely helped.
So now a 4-point lead. Young Den doesn't have to use a timeout because of the TV, but
Yes,
let's see how much longer she can let this keep going.
that was a good pass.
Parker
Yeah.
puts it down off the hands. Huge hole in that block.
Yes, there was. But that's what happens when it's a good pass.
She's going to put a tape recorder right here.
I know,
Have it
right?
spit
I
out.
say it all the time. But it's true. The middle has to stay longer to make sure the set doesn't go to the middle. When it's a good pass.
Like that.
Yep, exactly.
One up from Stedgley. Tennis Getter finishes it off. Oh, it was so good just to get to that ball.
Yes.
But Tennis Getter, an immovable object in the middle. Now she'll go back to serve with a 5-point lead. Pardon, a 4-point lead. Bure from the back row. Hopped up, dragged back, and no chance to get it over. Hatters sticking around. JC Davis will go back, try and pick a couple of points up here. Plenty of time left in this second set.
Nice pass there by Florida Gulf Coast.
What a
great
save!
hustle.
To the back. Scarza makes sure there's no second-ditch effort from Stetson.
If you're one-on-one on her, you gotta take away the angle. You can just tell by her approach where she's going. Get in front of her approach.
Whole team loves to go cross-court from that right
just
side.
Get in front of their approach.
Borer. Eagles holding off the Hatters from now.
Good pass.
Across to Bure. Set was a little offline. Comes back the other way.
Nice dig.
Davis in the back row there. Now Smith.
Another good dig.
Bump set for Bure. Little floater, easily dealt with by Borer. Smith, blocked. Rishi Chabo got a touch. Davis is there. Great defense from Stetson. Little tip from Bure. Florida Gulf Coast has it covered. Back row shot is up. The other side, Bure, big swing, gets it down. That is such a Stetson Hatter point.
Yes, it is.
Defense into offense.
Defense. Great hit, though.
Talk about a cut shot.
Yeah.
Woo. 7th kill for Bure. Hatters sticking around, but they need to go on a run here at some point. Stedgley. Block back. Across. Ava Smith with power. Redshirt sophomore out of Carmel, Indiana. Numbers across the board way up in her 3rd year with the program. FGCU continues to side out.
Yeah.
Rishi Chabo.
What a great hit.
Now Susanna Bure now 7th in single season kills for the Hatters with this swing. Passing Michelle McIntyre from 1988.
Wow.
Smith. That one's right over my head, and it landed out of play.
Yes, it did.
I couldn't see it. I was ducking out of the way.
Yeah.
So I had to look up at the referee. Michelle Hayes, the up ref tonight, keeping me covered. Well, there's Stetson within 2. Stedgley brings it back. Bure can roll it over. Marzella out for Smith. Got a touch at the net. Palmed over by Young. Now Kohler finds the soft spot.
Yeah.
Smart shot there from the Brazilian veteran.
Yeah. Stetson's outside blockers need to do a better job of getting in front of their hitters.
Timeout for that.
No.
That's a very good saddle, though, one that FGCU actually swept them in Conway. That was the last sweep the Eagles had. They won't get one tonight either. And out of the timeout, Murray hits one long from the serve.
Good job by Stetson tracking that ball all the way to the line, making sure it was out.
4th service error of the 2nd game for Florida Gulf Coast. That's what the error bugaboo has kind of hit them a little bit here.
Nice serve. Good pass.
Tennis getter, too strong.
Yeah.
They have passed so well down the stretch of the 2nd game, Florida Gulf Coast has.
Blockers have to get their hands across the net.
Here's Vicky Scova. Young little tip. What a block!
That time the hands were across the net.
Furious block from Jinlei Young.
Yeah.
There was nowhere for Kohler to go with that
Nope.
one. That was a wall. Now Young will go back to serve. Stetson hanging in there, but running out of time.
Need to get on a little run here for Stetson.
Good pass again.
Yeah.
The smart little tip there from Kohler. Hatters had it red. Parker has to roll it over, though. Goes right back to Kohler. Right across and out.
Woo, good play by us.
Thank you. You popped it up. I sent it right back to Jinlei Young. That was
I
beautiful.
sent you. You
Oh,
put it
I
down.
don't know if we have a replay. That was great. We have a replay of the shot.
Oh, there you go.
It's a delayed reaction, too. It took them a while to decide to challenge it. Oh, Young trying to tie it up. Another good pass, and Tennis Getter puts it down. And even on the few occasions where Stetson's picked up a point, the passing from the Eagles has been so crisp.
Yeah.
Barbara Kohler back to serve. Hatters, we're just asking for clarification on something, I think. There's no challenge there. Straight up for Parker. Blocked back and out. Parker off the outside of the hands. And Lena's going to come out of the game as the setter here. She's played really well, her true freshman down the stretch here for the Hatters in bits and spurts. Cox to serve. Great serve. They dealt with it very well. That is such a good pass by Grubicic Chabo.
And because that was a great serve.
Look how, it has spin on it, but the place she put it, and then the set calms it down, and by the time it gets to tennis getter, it's too late.
Yes.
FGCU going to make a little sub of their own. Chandler Swanson, sophomore, Fort Myers native, will come in to serve, and the Hatters are going to call timeout. This is the exact spot they were in game one, down 23-21. Final timeout here in the second for Young to get even with the Hatters here, up by 2 late. Susanna Bure, right up from the back row. Set comes across, blocked back by Simmons. Grubicic Chabo blocked down. Hatters will come in to serve. We really need to pull her for height. She gets so high up there.
She does.
Here's Davis. What a serve. Grubicic Chabo attacking, squeeze. Up. 2 set points for the Eagles. Terrific serve, and it's going to be an ace to win the second. Assists, 10 digs.
Good pass.
But this has been the player of the game. Tennis getter.
That's what you've got. If you're Stetson, you've got to serve the ball tougher than that.
13 kills for tennis getter.
If they get a good pass, that's where they're going.
She made a couple mistakes early and then just started completely dominating. And that has been the difference maker so far. Bure rolls one in. Good dig from Skorza. To Young.
That set was a little low.
Skorza through the hands, but dug up on the back end by Simmons. Parker comes back to Grubicic Chabo. Takes it out Simmons with a big-time swing. Grubicic Chabo's hitting 0 through the first 2 sets. Hasn't had her normal game, but that is a look at what she can do.
Yeah, she just went in between the blockers.
Her 5th kill. Early lead for the Eagles. Good job by Molina to drag that back, and Parker finds the corner. Well, that's so good for Molina to put that back over.
But we're used to seeing her do that, but it doesn't make it any less special.
It's weird to think that this is the last time we're going to get to see it. What a career she's had. And tennis getter is just getting everything she wants right now.
Stetson's got to serve tougher. They have got to take away the middle attack.
By the time that gets to the setter, the point is over.
Yep.
Bure. Oh, there's your block. What a big one.
Yeah. She didn't. There's not much else she could have done with that. That set was a little low.
I will go down as the first attack error for Susanna Bure. Parker. Cross to Kohler. Back to Simmons for Stetson. It's blocked back. 2 blocks in a row. Parker going for the kick save again. She pulled one off earlier.
Yeah. Parker didn't look like she was set and ready. Yeah.
So this is an Eagles run here to start this 3rd game. The break seems to have not done the Hatters very much good. Cross, Kohler. Simmons somehow gets that over the net. Skorza blocked. Good stuff from Simmons here in this point. Kohler pushing long. I like the idea. I just didn't get it down enough.
I think she was trying to find hands too, and she just didn't. Yeah, she was trying to find hands.
Well, the Hatters get a break. Here is Young. Scores up. And that one just kind of
you gotta bring that back off the net. It's okay if it goes to the 10-foot line. Gotta bring that ball back off the net.
Tennis Getter back to serve. 3 aces tonight to go along with her kills, but now 3 errors.
I knew as soon as she said 3 aces, she was going to serve.
Sorry, I mean,
out or in.
My bad.
It's okay.
Hatters will certainly take it. 7 service errors for Florida Gulf Coast tonight. Just 1 for Stetson. Cox. Another good pass. Comes to Scorza. Burritt gets it over and in. Scorza again. Hatters save it again. Kohler. This is a little easier for Stetson. But Burritt has to roll it. Set goes back for Kohler. Squeezes it through a hole in the block. Good shot from the veteran.
Neither one of Stetson's blockers had their hands across the net. They were just straight up.
Borer and Ava Smith checking in. Borer will go back to serve. Borer finished off the second set with an ace. Good serve there too. Molina from a knee gets it to Root, who manages to put it through.
Yeah.
Just kind of caught Kohler off guard there on the slide. Love that set from one knee from Nia Molina. Not an ideal pass, but it worked out.
Nice serve.
It's rolled over. Hatters can work with this. Hooray! Big time shot. What a season she is enjoying.
Yeah.
One of the greatest in program history. She is the front runner at this point to win ASUN Player of the Year. It would help her case a lot if the Hatters made the tournament.
Yes, it would.
Here she is. It's blocked in by Rahizi and Kohler. So Florida Gulf Coast getting all their blocks here in the third game.
It was a good idea. I think she was trying to hit off the block and out of bounds, but just didn't have enough on it to get it to the outside that line.
Kohler.
Good pass.
Beret. Long. That was close.
Yeah, she went under it a little bit.
A little bit wide. And Young Gen is going to challenge it. I think she might have a case here. Looking at that. I thought that might have hit the tape. Let's take a peek. He's right on top of it.
Yeah.
But I think that's it, Cheryl. Slow it down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell because of just the amount of pixels in the image, but the ball appears to be on a lot of green.
It looked like it was. It didn't look like.
All around, good job. So the Hatters within 2. Looked like FGCU might run away with this third set early. The Hatters have stuck around. Here's Victoria Stedgley. She should be back for one more year next year. Her senior season.
Yeah. She was just looking for hands.
You associate Florida Gulf Coast with sort of overwhelming size and power over the years, but this is a very smart team that Thais Baziketo-Allen has put together.
You got a different coach.
They're not trying to blow you away. It's a lot of very smart shots. I'm enjoying watching them play. There's a good up from Burry.
Good dig.
Burry, short one this time. Ribashid Chaba with a smart one. Then they stop the setter dump. No
swing.
chance Bure was getting stopped the third time.
Yeah, that was a nice swing.
She's been red hot to start this third set. She's on up to 11 kills. It's been much more like it from Bure tonight after an off game on Sunday. Tennis Sketter again.
Yeah,
Man, when they can set her well.
Yeah, Stetson hasn't had an answer to that middle attack.
15 kills for Tennis Sketter in 2 1/3 sets here. He's been absolutely dominant. The serial winner. What a shot from Bure from the right side. And she's no worse from the right side than she is from the left or even from the back row.
Absolutely. She can hit either side.
There's a great article about her last week on GoHatters.com where she talked about support from her family, transitioning to a new country. Good block from Jenna Simmons there. Hatters get a point back and within one. Simmons had a really nice game. She was pulled from the rotation after the first set on Sunday. Didn't see the floor again.
Well, she was struggling
been
with serve
solid
receive
tonight.
a little bit.
Tennis Sketter getting him every which way. Highly recommend that profile on Susanna Bure, though. Talked a lot about how Stetson has helped her really feel more comfortable in a new country after her year at Towson last year. Jinlei Young, good up, it's put back. Sgarza, blocked out by Jinlei Young, and Florida Gulf Coast with more good defense wins that point.
Once again, I got the ball again.
You did.
That was a little bit of a carry.
I don't even have to keep my hands up. I know you're going to shield me.
It's automatic.
Young swipes it through. Burry is there. Rubicic Chavo.
Oh, no.
Nobody called it.
Nope.
Put it where they ain't.
Somebody had to call that ball and take it.
7th kill for the Slovenian. And here's Kayla Balfour for the first time tonight. Balfour leading or second in the ASUN in total blocks this year, 4th in blocks per set. Was not on the floor so far tonight. Good save there by Stetson. Big swing by Kohler. There's Balfour.
Yep.
That one went under the net.
Yeah.
I wonder if Root drew the start because it was senior day and then was playing so well that there was no reason to take her out.
Yeah, but Balfour closes the block better. Of the three middles, she closes the block better.
She's in, but the Grubicic Chavo playing her best game of the three so far.
Absolutely.
Top hitter for the Eagles serving. On the Gulf Coast looking for a 4th straight win.
It's a good
Out of
swing.
the side out, out of the timeout. Even
It
from
wasn't
the back,
a great pass, but that was a nice back row attack.
even from the back row, Bure is devastating. Well, Kayla Balfour will get a chance to serve here. Doesn't happen super duper often.
She was a good serve, though.
Kohler's, again, just too much power. She gets a few times tonight. She's hitting the ball so hard that it's gone through the hands of a blocker.
Yeah, but look where the hands are. They're straight up. They're not across the net. And you don't have as much power when your hands aren't in front of you.
Tennis Sketter now having a career night.
Good pass.
Simmons. That set was a little deep. She dragged it back and a nice shot. That would have gone down in the corner too. Good shot from Simmons. Matters back within 4. Shevchenko gets the serve for the first time tonight as Young Den mixes up her rotation a little bit. Dad played for Rutgers, was a professional player in Europe.
Nice serve.
It's an ace for Shevchenko. She has 8 aces to just 1 error this season.
Wow.
She's got a few more chances back there. She certainly will as her career goes along, her freshman year. She and Susanna Bure have become best friends. Vanessa helping Susanna transition to life in the States. It's good up from Stedgley. Murray attacking from the back row. He's going to get a kill. And Stetson's within 2.
Again, she had so much topspin on that ball. I think Florida Gulf Coast thought it was going out, and
2.
she was quite the player.
Susanna is at 413. And has at least this and another game to go here tonight. Stetson going to bring Kaya Colvin into the game.
Yeah, she was in before that last point.
It's a kill, good side out for Scarza. Florida Gulf Coast out of the timeout, gets back right. Nice set by Vicky Skova.
Yeah. Bring that block in though. I mean, her approach was right on line with where she ended up hitting the ball. Try and get in front of her more if you're Stetson.
Haven't seen a lot of Colvin as she comes back from a knee injury.
Yeah.
Here she is. It's blocked in. She got another chance at it. Did she get a touch? Had her say yes. Referee says no.
No, I don't think there was a touch. I think she was trying to go for a touch, but I don't think she got the hands.
17-13 Eagles. Colvin has to push that one through. Set was a little shy from Shevchenko. Goes out for Simmons. What a shot down the line. Simmons with 6 kills on 11 attacks tonight.
Yeah, and she was another one who didn't look like herself on Sunday.
She's had 9+ kills in 5 of her last 7 games. She's been playing some of her best volleyball as of late. Davis gets way under this one.
Yeah.
Not a good time for that.
No, it's never a good time. I'm sorry.
Just the second service error of the match from the Hatters. Florida Gulf Coast in the second game were able to build a little cushion and then just hang on. Same sort of dynamic developing here. Smith. That's blocked. Back to Smith again. That's a great shot.
It was.
6'1" on the right side, Ava Smith. Go up again.
But again, get in front of that. That's the only place she has to hit.
5-point Eagle lead. Young Dan right here in game 3. Florida Gulf Coast has opened up a 5-point lead. Played a much cleaner brand of volleyball than earlier in the match. Shevchenko drags that back.
That was a nice save.
Good block from Root, who's checked back in the middle. And a better block
There
from
was a
Bure.
block.
The Susanna's team up.
That was a much better block. That time, she was in front of the approach.
Balfour checks back in. No Naya Molina here. For a good stretch here.
I think her ankle.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Smith gets way under that one, and the Hatters are within 3.
The coach is asking if.
I didn't see anything
No,
to suggest.
that wasn't.
And Smith says, no, that was all me. There's Naya Molina right on that front row there. She stepped on Ava Smith's foot going up for a block in the first game. She's a little bit shaken up, hung on for a while. It would be such a shame if her final home game ended prematurely.
Yeah.
Rubicic Chavo, that's blocked, and it's just wide of the corner.
Especially with all that she went through, you know, getting hurt last year and then rehabbing and finding out that she was going to be able to redshirt.
See if she can get back in at some point. Meanwhile, it's Reese Burry back to serve for the Eagles. Suzanne Bure.
Oh.
And that's some friendly fire there as Kohler and Burry went for it at the same time, and it ping-pongs off of both of them.
Yeah, and then hits her right in the face.
Oof.
Yeah, that's not nice.
That is not a soft ball either, as Nia Molina comes back in here to serve. That's good to see. It was a good serve. Grubicic Chavo, too long. The Hatters within 2. They've won 4 of the last 5 points. Thais Fazaketo-Allen only has 1 timeout left. Trying to save it here, I think. She looks up at the scoreboard. Another good floaty serve. Grubicic Chavo, that's blocked. Had to be played. 1 more to her.
Nice defense.
Parker tried to flip it over. Tennis getter.
They just don't have it. Stetson doesn't have an answer for a Florida Gulf Coast middles.
Every opportunity they have to set tennis getter, they have, and she has delivered.
Well, as a setter, that's what I would do.
Eagles back up by 3. Vicky Scova back to serve. Gray. A little early going up for it. Now Scarza. Up from Parker. Gray lines up this one, but it's a good dig. Grubicic Chavo set real close to the pin, and that was just asking to be blocked. Kayla Balfour, welcome to the match.
That was a good block. The outside blocker did a great job of setting that block, and then the middle closed it.
Gray to serve. Hatters within 2. They never found that run in the second set.
No.
Can they here in the third?
Good pass.
To the middle, tennis getter, they dig it. Then she pokes it back over and gets the point anyway. She had a funny expression as she walked away from that one. It wasn't quite how she had it drawn up in her head.
No, but it worked. Nice dig.
She did very well to avoid touching the net there, actually.
Yes, she did.
Grubicic Chavo.
Nice pass.
Parker. 1 and up. Clever shot from Simmons, but more good defense from the Eagles. Kohler, block back. Burry with a great up. Boy, if FGCU wins this point, they'll have really earned it. Parker. Burry again. Back row, Grubicic Chavo pokes it over. Bump set for Parker. That one is down.
Ball was down, yeah.
Some terrific defense from the Eagles in that rally. Well, Stetson finally able to put the ball on the hardwood.
Yeah, Stetson did a good job of staying in the point.
Balfour.
Good serve. Nice pass, though.
Tennis getter blocked by Root. The first time they've been able to get up on it tonight. I thought that was over and done with. Susanna Root had other plans. 1 point game. Scarza. Hit the tape. Parker. Back to Scarza. That's long. Hatters tie it up. Timeout FGCU. Stetson finds this. Some of these other programs have, but if you go play for her, you're going to get better.
Yes, absolutely.
You just keep, all of her players just keep getting better from the time they get in to the time they leave. Root with 5 blocks tonight. That serve is out for Balfour.
Serving the ball out of bounds after a timeout.
She doesn't serve very often. It's a risky serve that she has, which Young Den is usually pretty averse to. And they're going to take Tennis Getter off the floor and bring in Swanson, the service specialist here. Swanson, in her first year with the Eagles, was at Boston College last season.
Wow, that's quite a switch.
She is from Fort Myers, so
Yeah.
up for a year and then back home. It's a good serve. Simmons. Long. Just long, but I do think that one was out. We had one overturned earlier.
No, I think that's out. Yeah.
It is, yeah, that's, a Young
But I'm
Den
not
should
sure.
not challenge this.
Oh, no, she's challenging that it was a touch.
Okay. So the challenge is for the touch. touch. Good job by Gio on the PA to clear that up for us. So she's the call stands. Not enough evidence to show a touch. I think he gets another one right. He's done a nice job tonight. So that means set point for Florida Gulf Coast again.
But like you said, might as well challenge
Yep.
it.
You don't get to take them home with you. Swanson for the set. Parker, way over and out, and that'll do it. Bit of an unforced error there for the Hatters, and set 3 goes the way of set 2. Basically, just enough. Despite 8 attacking errors in the third set, Hatters were a little less clean themselves,
yes.
And Florida Gulf Coast able to hang on 25-22. Each set, the losing team has gotten to at least 22 points. This has been a very competitive, fun match to watch. The Eagles have had just enough so far to get themselves a 2-1 lead.
Well, and after going 2 games with no blocks, they had 3 blocks in that last game.
All of them came pretty early in the game. Abby Tennisketter, 18 kills, hitting .538.
Yeah, she's hitting out of her mind.
The middle for FGCU has been unbelievable. Susanna Bure had 7 kills in game 3. She's hitting .333 with 15 kills and 13 digs. Make it 14 as she gets to that one. Low set, Balfour pokes it over. Smith. Good reaction there by Bure, and then Simmons has to knock it through. Tennisketter. Parker just pops it up and over, and that's so, well, it almost fell. What a save by Burry. Boy, if this first point of the fourth just typified this game so far. Parker. And Parker ends the third and starts the fourth with a long shot. Lily Parker has struggled tonight. And she's blocked well. She has 4 blocks. Young Gen again having words with Robert Miller, the down referee.
Well, her team, I think, wants her to challenge it, but
she does have 1 left. She was successful on her first 2 and then lost the last one. Nia Molina trying to get an explanation from the up ref. Oh, wow. That clearly touched Ava Smith. Well, that could be huge with how tight this has been. The Young Gen now out of challenges.
wow, what a great up.
Yeah, Burry's been phenomenal. And libero. And Bure misses long. And it's 2-0 Eagles. It's just the 3rd attack error for Bure tonight. She's been her usual stellar self. Bure just gets that over the net. Bure with a short one. Chabo rolls it over and through, and it's 3-0. You can't let that cost you more points.
Honestly, that's Parker's ball. She should be running through that ball. That is not necessarily the back row player's ball.
Sedgley, a little overpass. Dropped back by Molina nicely, and Balfour finishes it off.
She's just such an athlete.
I'm going to miss watching her play.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years that we've gotten to see Nia ply her trade here at Stetson. What a career. Still has a chance, especially if the Hatters can make the tournament, to become the all-time assist leader at Stetson, if she is already second. That one blocked
nice
in.
Block. And I like the line judge on Stetson's side stepped into the court so he would have a better view of that play.
Bure serving. It's a good serve. Tough one to deal with here. Free ball for Stetson. Molina to Balfour. Overwhelms Marzella, and the Hatters answer with a 3-0 run of their own.
You can tell those two have played together for a while.
Curious that Balfour didn't play the first 2 sets. She had played all but 3 sets all season, including every set in the A-Sun until tonight. That block is in from Balfour. She's taken over this game.
And again, line judge on that side stepped into the court, had a better view.
Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kayla Balfour came up in Pensacola. That serve hit the net, took some of the sting out of it. Tennis-Getter able to finish. 19 kills for Abby Tennis-Getter.
She's had a phenomenal match.
Not the first time we've seen a hyper-talented middle come in wearing blue and green and dominate in this gym. Remember Juliana Lentz as a freshman before she got hurt? Goodness gracious. Jenna Simmons.
Yeah,
Great shot.
That was a great set. And again, a super pass. Middle has to stay. See? Just enough of a pause that there's a big hole in that block.
Stengelly to serve with the Hatters in front. Tennis-Getter again.
Yeah, she did a nice job of swiping that ball off the blocker's hand.
It's not all slam dunks.
No, it's not.
She's got
that
a
was
bag.
smart. That was smart.
Yeah. Sorry, Hatter fan. She's not going anywhere. She's got another year. Bure with the roll. They go right back to her, and she puts it down again. Florida Gulf Coast back in front, 6-5. Is there anything they can do to combat her a little bit more effectively?
Yeah, they have to serve receive it more
Yeah.
better.
Fair enough. What an up that is.
Yeah.
Good block from Root. Simmons there as well. Colvin coming back in now. And Parker will check out for Shevchenko. Vanessa Shevchenko's got an ace tonight to go back to serve. Real good to see Colvin out there.
Absolutely.
Great serve. Comes right back over the net. Colvin has to set Root, and it lands. Well, that worked out.
A jump set for the assist.
The hitter setting after
Look at
the
that.
setter passed.
Jump sets it.
Beautiful.
Nice job.
Hatters back in front.
Good serve. Gonna get a free ball out of it.
Tennis-Getter lobs it over. Shevchenko back for Colvin. Hatter point off the hands. Smart shot there by Colvin. Just enough of Kohler
Just
there.
enough.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
hit the wrist
Side.
sleeve there.
Yep.
Shevchenko
good serve.
serving tough. Oh, I thought Colvin was going to get another assist.
Yeah. I think she did.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
That hit the hands on the way out. Vanessa Simmons having a strong match. Stetson Hatters hanging tough with Florida Gulf Coast. Eagles have won the last 2 sets, but Stetson with a 3-point lead here in the third. Vanessa Shevchenko has served brilliantly.
Good pass.
Gray from the back row. It's like she was
that
hitting like a middle.
That was a nice play they ran there.
Simmons' passing has been sharp tonight. Good sign for her. Davis back to serve.
Nice serve.
Scorza. Not the hands.
Yeah.
Nice
Almost
shot
would have
there.
been better if it hadn't been touched. Pulling on her thumb there a little bit. Yeah, that hurts.
Scorza hits the bench after 11th kill. Hannah Borer back in to serve. Colvin. Shabo trying to push it through. Shevchenko to Root. Tapped back. Pancake for Stedgley. Murray's shot gets blocked. Here's Kohler. That's tipped. Across to Bure again. She got up too early. Had to just punch it over. There's the dump. Colvin gets down, and then Root can't get it over the net. Tied up at 10.
Stetson needs a good pass right here.
Borer. They get it. Here's Bure. Big time shot. And a good pass from J.C. Davis to set it up.
Middle didn't close.
17 kills for Bure.
Again, it's a good pass. She had to stay with her middle. She didn't get to close that block.
Kohler. Bure.
Smart shot.
Good up from Grubicic
Yeah,
Chavo. Davis with the dig. Smith manages to avoid touching the net, and that goes outside the pin. Smart little tip there by Ava Smith. Grubicic Chavo, I'll tell you what, she's renowned for her offensive ability.
Mm-hmm.
She is a heck of a defensive hitter.
Oh, yeah.
When she's in the back row, she is outstanding digging up the ball. Balfour with a kill for Stetson. Hatters retake the lead, and back comes Molina along with Lily Parker. Little 6-2 from Stetson tonight, Shevchenko.
Coach Denny's been doing that more often as the season has gone on.
Without Molina next year, maybe something she looks at. Bringing another player to partner with Shevchenko. Balfour gets there. Kohler rolls it over. Molina calling for Balfour, little tip. Marzella was there. Smith pushes it through.
Yeah, Stetson's block on Florida Gulf Coast's right side attack. They've got to bring that block in.
Reese Burry back in. She'll serve. Talking about this before the game. They dress two liberos.
Yep.
You don't see that very often. Burry misses long, her second service error tonight. She's been unbelievable digging the ball.
Oh, yeah.
A costly error there to give Stetson the lead. It's Bure. What a block from Balfour and Parker. Molina back for Parker. Off of Tennisketter. Comes back and blocked out. Good shot there from Grubicic Chavo. She's fired up. She's not had the best game offensively tonight.
No, but she got that one.
Sure did. Balfour. Oh, she hits that straight into the legs of Bosichetto Allen. She's a little bit wobbled by it.
Yeah, she was a little too far over to hit that shot.
Blunted pass. That one hits up towards the lights. And this one's just going to land. Nobody called it.
Yeah. Molina was calling help, 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 help.
Yeah.
I heard her. I had headphones on.
Somebody called for help.
Yeah.
Nobody went for the ball. Eagles by 2, 15-13. Young Den again wants to talk to Robert Miller, and no challenge. She don't have one.
No.
Vicky Scova.
Good pass.
Parker off the hands. Good up from Kohler. Tennisketter blocked in. Balfour gets it this time. It's the second time we've seen this tonight.
She just does such a good job of reading hitters. Yeah, and getting her hands across the net.
Parker this time blocking Scherza, and it's tied up at 15. Boy, that height gives her such an edge as a blocker out there. Hands across the net. Be seared into my brain. I'm gonna wake up in 30 years and hear you saying it. And Stetson hits one into the net. Hatters don't make very many service errors. That's a key part of their game model, but Stetson does lead the team. That's her 22nd. Barker with a set here, and Bure hurls it straight into the arms of Tennis Getter. Back to Simmons, pushing for the corner. She got it!
Yep.
Jenna Simmons just finding that deep shot all night.
She's a smart hitter.
Shevchenko.
Good serve.
Colvin just defensively fights it over. Greg. What a shot that is.
Nice job by the defense and by the hitter coverage by Stetson.
Colvin did a great job to fight that over. Look at the top spin on this.
Yep.
Oh, it takes a touch. That's why it fell off so hard.
Yep.
Still though. That looked out.
No.
They're saying it's in.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'll trust you there, Cheryl.
Well,
You've got the view. It's a little blocked by the monitor. Scherza.
yeah.
Oh yeah, clearly in.
Yeah.
Swanson coming in to serve. 17 all. In what has been just a terrific game of volleyball. A fitting season finale here at Stetson. Kohler. Dug out by Bure. Shevchenko. Colvin jumped too early. You can tell she's still finding that chemistry with her teammates.
I'm really surprised she didn't go back with that. Went back quick.
Simmons does well to fight that over. Well, that's going to be a kill for FGCU.
Good hustle, though. She almost got it.
And Stetson goes flying into her own bench. Jinli Young, I don't believe we've seen yet in game number 4, is going to check in here for Root. Swanson serving tough. That's what she's there to do. She's added a couple of points here. Two-time AAU All-American. Just missed the line. That was very... Have a go about it. Let's take a peek. Yeah, that's out.
That's out.
Muhizi with the return after Scherza's kill was passed back over. Middle blocker's delight.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Actually, it's more fun when you can hit it.
Young Gun calls time outside Credit Union Arena this year. Both of these teams are going to do the Jacksonville two-step this weekend.
Nice job.
Bure gets the hands and then it lands out. Florida Gulf Coast has not really ever put Stetson away tonight. They've mostly just run out the clock.
Yeah.
See if they can pull it off for a third straight game. Hatters trying to tie this up. Jinli Young.
Good pass.
That's blocked in.
Yeah.
Bure ties the game.
Did a good job of getting in front.
What a season she's enjoyed. About to pass Kaylee Melville for the 5th best season in Stetson history. Kaylee Melville back in 2013 for kills.
Yeah.
That's down on the other side for Smith.
And as we called her, Mel, went on to be a Stetson Hall of Famer for beach volleyball.
Well, that's the kind of...
She was a great indoor player, but she went on, she really wanted to play beach volleyball. That's one of the reasons she came here.
Kohler. 21-20. Here's Bure. Had to go with the left hand. Poked it over. Smith's shot is blocked. Comes to the back row. Stedgley with the up. Comes to Bure. Off the hands. And down. Well, there she goes. She's by Mel in 2013.
Yep.
Bure now in the top 5 most kills in a single season in Stetson history. And climbing.
Yeah.
She is likely to finish at least 3rd, if not 2nd, by the time the season is done. And she's a sophomore. Wow. Easy
Nice
shot
block.
blocked. Grubicic Chabo. Stedgley hits it back over. Muhizi, that's too easy.
Yeah.
No rhyme intended. 22-21. I promise I didn't have that one loaded.
That was such a nice set.
That's a 3-year Power 4 setter there in Anna Borer.
Good pass.
Bure got the hands of tennis getter. Tied at 22. And it's a 6th match in 8 where Bure has 20+ kills.
Yep, right off the hands. That was a nice set by Maya.
22 all. And now Robert Miller checking with the scorers table on something.
I don't understand what's going on.
Swanson's trying to sub in. I wonder if there's some
Maybe
out.
they just went too fast
Maybe.
for the score keeper to get it put in the books.
Well, they make the change. So Swanson out, tennis getter in. After they tried to do the exact opposite.
Yeah. Now I don't know what they're talking about.
Some sort of procedural miscommunication or error here. And we're just going to go on with it. 22-22, Bure to serve for Stetson. What a shot by Grubicic Chabo. Not an ideal set. She's able to push it down the line. Florida Gulf Coast back in the lead. Vicky Scova back to serve. That's clever. Vicky Scova 2 points away from putting the Eagles back on the bus with a win. Stedgley hits it over. Tennis getter blocked by Balfour. Eagles save it. Molina to the back row. Bure got it.
Great shot.
How about that block on tennis getter?
Yeah.
Then the Eagles did brilliantly to keep it alive.
Nice solid block. Good job by the libero for Florida Gulf Coast to cover that hitter.
Then it's Susanna Bure, the ASUN's best hitter, who puts it down. Stedgley serving in 23s. And Stedgley gets eaten up by this one, and it's match point for Florida Gulf Coast. What a game. Will this be it? Young Den, 2.
Yeah.
Here we go, match point for the Eagles.
Good pass.
Young sticks it over. Goes to Scherza. Hunters get there. Simmons. Dug out by Burry. Kohler. Parker leaning back. To the middle, tennis getter.
Oh, what a dig.
Incredible from Melina. She will not end her season like that here at home. Push back. What a rally this has been. They'll go back to Kohler. Stedgely into the crowd, and it's over.
What a fun match to watch.
Incredible match.
Both teams played so well.
It'll say 3-1, but this was a nail-biter in every game.
Yes, it was.
Florida Gulf Coast wins an epic 3-1, but wow, what a game and what a season that we've had together, Cheryl.
Yes.
It's always such a pleasure.
It is. I enjoy it.
10 seasons together now.
I know.
It's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yep.
Happy tennis getter.
Just what a
What a night.
match.
Absolutely
To hit
incredible.
471, 21 kills.
Susanna Burry, let's note her performance as well. Absolutely sensational. Coming off of an off game last Sunday.
Yes. She
Right.
bounced back well.
Right back to her best. 22 kills, hit 339 with 15
Yeah,
digs.
and I would just like to say it was a pleasure watching Stetson seniors play.
Absolutely.
And I'm so, like I said earlier, I'm so glad that Nia was able to get a 5th season.
Nia Molina, tremendous Stetson career. It was such a joy to watch her play. Got a few more matches for her elsewhere in the state of
Yep.
Florida to see her in a Hatter uniform. That's going to do it for us tonight for this year from Insight Credit Union Arena. For my partner Cheryl Carlson, our entire crew, my name is Evan Weston. Florida Gulf Coast takes a terrific game, 3-1. This has been a presentation of ESPN.